So what do you do when you decide that you're done working and that you're actually retired? I think you decide that you're going to start living some of those dreams that you've been putting off because you didn't have the time when you were working. We decided that we're going to buy an RV and start seeing the country. So we have some RVs to look at. Why don't you come with us? There are a lot of places that I haven't seen that I would like to. I have not been to the Grand Canyon. I haven't been to Glacier National Park. Haven't been to Zion. I haven't been to Mesa Verde. So I would really like to go. On top of that, our daughter has just told us that she is getting married in a couple months, and the wedding is 3,000 miles away from our home. And we could either fly and board the dog and get a rental car and a hotel and pay for meals, or we can take this opportunity to do something we've always wanted to do and buy an RV and drive across the country and just take some time and see the world. So we have some RVs to look at. Why don't you come with us? While Jeff's checking out the structure, I'm going to show you what we got here. We've got an electric tongue jack. That'll save some work. Looks like one single propane tank, and it's not very big. Lead acid battery. That could use an upgrade, definitely. Looks like they got sway bars with it, which is good. Awning looks like it's probably okay. Decent sized pass-through storage. That's not bad. That's an RV Queen mattress, though. Those are not very comfortable, and they're not very long for a 6'2" guy. No counter space. Look at that. None whatsoever. They removed the dinette too and put in like a counter height desk. Standard microwave, stove, and oven. Those are functional. Looks good. They put some storage down there too. Looks like we got normal RV storage as well. Typical fridge there. Decent couch. Bathroom looks really small though. I mean, it's usable, but yeah, that's really, really tiny. So what do you think of that one? That was a 2016, 18?
No, 2018 Coleman.
25-ish foot.
Yeah.
No slides.
No slide. Had the dinette removed.
Had the dinette removed, and they'd replaced it with a couple shelves and a
bench.
At a bench.
Yeah.
I mean, a table, like a plank. It had a leak that they had repaired.
Yeah, in the nose.
We were looking at the couch, looking to see if we could replace the couch with recliners because I like the recliners.
Yeah.
And the water heater was actually inside underneath.
It was under the couch.
So that wasn't going to be feasible. The bed was a RV size queen bed.
Yeah, my feet stuck out the end.
And Jeff is 6'2", so his feet stick off the end. And if we put a regular queen in there, you wouldn't be able to actually walk to the other side of the bed.
Yeah.
Which means one of us has to crawl over the other one to get out of bed to go pee in the middle of the night, which is something that neither of us really enjoys doing.
Right. And the big thing.
And the big thing is that it had been lived in with a dog and a cat.
Yeah.
And we are both allergic to cats. In fact, Jeff's probably going to need a Benadryl before we even get home.
Yeah, my neck was itching already before we even got out of there.
And they were trying to cover up the animal smell. I walked out of there and I felt like I smelled like animal.
Yeah.
So now we know why the price was decent. And I think we've decided that we want something a little bit longer than that.
At least a couple feet.
Yeah, just a couple feet longer would make a big difference. I really want a slide. The reason I was willing to entertain this without the slide is because the dinette had been removed. It actually gave another foot.
It did give a lot of space.
Yeah, if we didn't have to get a dog kennel in there, we've got a 70-pound black lab.
He's not 70.
He's not 70?
62.
62-pound black lab. We need to get his kennel in there. It's an extra large kennel. And we were thinking we could put it back in the corner where the dinette was removed. Right. But that would stick out so far, it would actually make it kind of uncomfortable sitting on that couch there.
Yeah.
Either way, the cat was just a deal breaker. So we move on and we try to find something else.
Yeah, we'll find something else.
So this is a no for today.
There's a lot of them for sale.
There seem to be.
In the region. Mm-hmm. However, where we live is in the country and everywhere is a long drive.
So this was a 40-mile drive one way to come see this one. Today we're heading out to try RV prospect number 2. I was smart enough to ask them about cats ahead of time this time. So we know there have been no cats in it. The current owners are allergic to cats just like we are. There has been a dog in it, but that's okay. We're dog people. And this one is a 2 hour and 15-minute drive away from home. Fingers crossed that we've vetted this one properly. We'll see.
We'll have a look at it, and if we want it, we'll have to get payment and come back tomorrow.
Right, because today's Sunday and the banks aren't open.
Right.
The banks aren't open today. So, but we decided to come take a look anyway, because what else we got to do? We're retired. Let's go check out the interior while Jeff goes and has a chat with the owner about the history of this vehicle. So it looks like we've got a rear kitchen, and the wood looks to be in really good condition. I actually see some counter space there in the corner too, room to work, good storage. Couch looks pristine, actually. It's still got the plastic on the footrest there. Dinette looks in good shape, but I think we'd rip that out anyway. We want the space for dog kennel and some other stuff. So let's check out the bathroom, though. Bathroom looks pretty good size. I think we got a little bit of counter space, good storage. Looks like we got storage behind the toilet, too. Let's check out that shower, though. Yeah, I think that's big enough for a 6'2" guy to be comfortable. Oh, and the bedroom, there's room to walk around that mattress. That's what I love. I'm thinking I like this one. Yeah. We just got done looking at that trailer.
Yes.
And I'm kind of liking it.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's a 2012. There are a couple of reasons we're looking at older trailers right now. One of which is the quality of everything went downhill during COVID. And
yeah.
I don't think it really recovered. So an older trailer that's tried and true and has had all the bugs worked out of it,
right,
is a good thing. And then the price.
Yeah, it's a 14-year-old trailer, but there's not I crawled underneath it. There's not a speck of rust
awesome.
under it. It's got relatively new tires.
They put a new awning on it 2 years ago. They put tires on it last year.
Yeah.
They put a new mattress in. It looks like it's well taken care of. There's no dings or scrapes in the wood inside or anything.
Yeah, the inside's really pristine. There's no sign of water filtration. There's it looks great.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like it was used that much, honestly.
Yeah, it's in really good shape, and it's a layout that we want, and it's really light. We've got a truck that's got a 10,000-pound towing capacity. Right. We don't want to come close to that when we're going to be doing things like going over the Rocky Mountains.
Right.
And the layout is really nice. It's got a good size. It's got an actual bedroom with a real length queen size bed.
Oh yeah, and you can walk around.
You can walk all the way around it,
which is
nice. And it's in a bedroom, so I'm very light sensitive. If the light's all coming in the morning, I'm going to be up with the sun, and I don't love that every morning. It's a room that we can actually darken.
Good.
And the bathroom was a pretty good sized bathroom.
It's decent size, a decent sized shower. Actually, the shower is bigger than any shower I've seen in an RV.
Oh, they also had a brand new couch that was actually comfortable in it. They'd replaced the couch.
Yeah.
We kind of like recliners better, but man, it was really comfortable, and maybe just an autumn that'd take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that we need is a place to put a large dog kennel for Harley.
You're right.
Finding that in a trailer is really tough, but we find that the dinettes are pretty much useless.
We don't use it.
We don't really use it.
No.
And this had some kitchen counter space to work on, so I don't need the dinette to actually cook. So I think we're gonna just take the dinette out, put the kennel in, put in a table, maybe rearrange that area. The one and only thing that I did not like about this trailer was that there are no drawers in the kitchen. There's no silverware drawer. There's no drawer.
There's lots of cabinets.
There's lots of cabinets. There's plenty of space, but there's no drawers. But I think it's got some space that I can work with, and maybe put something inside a cabinet to have some good space for silverware and knives and things like, aluminum foil and plastic wrap and stuff like that. So I think I can work it out. So we made them an offer.
We did.
We made them an offer. They said they had someone else that's interested coming to look at it tomorrow, but they'd let us know before then. So the owners of that trailer that we saw yesterday contacted us with a counter offer, and we accepted. So we are now headed out to pick up our trailer, and we have brought it home. Here it is. See? All right. So, how much did we pay for this? So this is a 2012 Keystone Passport Grand Touring, and we paid $10,000 for this. And I know that seems a lot. At least it seems a lot. Seems like a lot to me for a vehicle that's 15 years old or so. But they had just put new tires on all the way around, so 4 new tires. They put on a new mattress and a brand new couch. That love seat in there is brand new, and it's actually really comfortable. They also included the hitch and the sway bars. As you can see, it's all on the ground right there. So 10,000 worth it to us, and it meets all the criteria that I had, and I actually like it. So $10,000 for us to be able to start this new adventure. And here come my chickens. You want to say hi to my chickens? I didn't bring treats. I didn't bring any treats. Well, hello. Sorry, no treats. All right. So next up, we got to go shopping for some accessories for this and the materials that Jeff needs to build out the rest of that living area for us. So come along with us on this adventure, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.